Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Yeah, and we're doing a thing with the steak plate, and we're being like a bitch. Objection! Look at this
I
shit.
had to look this up because I couldn't figure this shit out.
Yeah. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table of the employee room. As you can see, a large bone was left behind.
Mr. White, need to remind you, it was a T-bone steak.
Exactly my point. Oh, yeah, they probably did want us to look at the plates again. It would have been nice to have a picture of those or something. Because, yeah. I see where he's going now. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. But only one plate had a steak on it. Oh, well, I guess neither of them had. Whatever. Yet there are no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too.
Come on, get us safe and don't get that.
Alright.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, all it was pretty bad. Here we go. You ate the bone too! What?
I think that the reasoning that the guy got stabbed in that area is just as good.
Yeah, I know, it's actually better. This has nothing to do with the case. We were like, yo, the guy was stabbed in this area, and the area's not that big. You'd think someone would notice. Like, if you were outside.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the number in the background, and you can see the number from the table you're sitting at.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
yeah. You ate... You ate the bone too!
Nick, are you serious? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone.
Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again?
Second one.
Elementary, you were eating a boneless steak. Mr. Wright, say you are right. What would that prove? Right, Your Honor.
Nick, remember her testimony.
She said, it's amusing me that says it's like,
yes.
The name, fuck up.
She said she ate a T-bone steak. She said bone.
Correct. I was testing you.
Yeah, sure, Nick.
Sorry. Can I try that one more time?
That's the best statement.
Yes. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on yes.
Yes.
Try it. Yes.
Okay. She was picking on Mr. Manella. Mr. Wright. Sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you are joking or being serious. Oh? I'd prefer it if you remained serious. Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Honestly, I still say all the stuff I mentioned made sense too. Like, it was impossible for them to even have the steak because they couldn't get the steak.
Yeah. I think all of our points were relevant, and admittedly, apparently they had this steak, but it brings the question, how the fuck did they get the steak?
That's what I mean, because the only way for them to have the steak is if it's like half an hour old.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not eating that.
Yeah, more than half an hour old. Well, okay, yeah, you're right. It would be half an hour old. Never mind. But yeah, it'd be 15. It'd be at least 15 minutes old. Maybe probably longer.
Yeah, and you would assume that they would got it like before then because they didn't get it in the middle of the meeting. So
Yeah.
it's old. Yeah.
Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Wonder if he tried to kill her. To frame the guy. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's right. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection! I can't hit my table because it's too late. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I think you could.
Oh. It's not impossible.
Objection. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but...
Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof that I have not had... that I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him?
Yeah, take that, Wright. Bam. If you think she did it, it show us proof.
Hey,
Nick. Look at the data we have on Samurai Spear in the court record. Isn't there something that gets to you? Something odd about Samurai Spear? Like I said, it's boring, that's why I said that.
Yeah. Wait. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to pay— What?! Ah, god damn it!
Okay. I still think he could have killed her with a fucking spear.
Yeah.
Because she could have broken his spear in his stomach.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, I will be right back, honey. Okay, so yes, now we have the proper, the proper start over that yeah, I should have done earlier. Okay, so, I guess the second one.
I mean, because I don't know, it doesn't seem like the right answer.
Nah. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Yes. Take that! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. And indeed, yeah, you were right about the duct tape thing, the broken thing, which hadn't previously come up.
But this is a murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
I mean, you could have blown it off and then stabbed him. That's what I thought she did.
Yeah. Order! Order!
Bam! Mr. White, what are you driving at? I think about what you are.
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Defense.
That's... Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yeah, definitely a good point. I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I can tell you what the weapon was?
You make a lot of weird claims.
Yes, I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Take that! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! Why cannot have order? This trial be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There's an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? The fall man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like that, Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his stairs, then carried to the Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had
Another way.
Yes. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Take that!
I like it after that first stupid thing, it all came together.
I know, yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that one case on Turnabout Adoption, and I think that's the biggest problem these games ever have. I don't think it comes up as often, but I think if there's ever a problem they have, it's that occasional time. That first
guys
string.
made the game with stupid logic.
Yeah, exactly. The game...
I mean, they just had a flaw in their own logic.
Yeah, exactly.
This case in general, like I mentioned before, that one person who isn't supposed to know this stuff because she wasn't even there. Like, sometimes they make mistakes like that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's fine. The game is still fun, but it does have that unfortunate, occasional thing, which, you know. Admittedly, a game that's all about logic, I can understand it's being hard to not make any errors. Yeah. So, anyways, Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it.
Oh, she's totally stunned. Even though she, like, literally called out the fucking van.
Yeah, I know. Stupid bitch. Call your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued from riding Sal, so I had him take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Use the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Simonella who drove the van. Stan, are you suggesting that Mr. Manello is a conspirator? Yes.
Of course he was. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood.
That's why there was no blood.
Right. They probably burned it in the small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost something like that? I just said that. Wait, you mean? D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
Dude, you should know that we have gotten people guilty on not decisive proof many times.
Indeed. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it is as the witness says. Certainly, it does not seem very likely as she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. With no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now?
Testify again.
Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. Already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Yeah. You would ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question, but I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well. Objection! Oh, wait.
Slam, Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
Good, you're gonna become awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Indeed. Rarely I say ergo. I want to hear what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edward?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one who said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth.
See, I become awesome.
Yes, Edgeworth becomes awesome, and now everyone can be thoroughly gay for Edgeworth. Yes.
Also, that line was fucking brilliant. I was hoping to think of a question if I was objecting.
Indeed.
I really wish I could be like slamming my hand on the table and stuff right now, but
yeah, I know. Sorry. Mind if we cut to another part and then we'll finish this bitch? Yes. Okay. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we shall see you all again next time.
take care.